So this video is going to be all about my little visit recently to the Kakao Cafe and the Kakao Friend store that I went to in Busan. And actually, this specific cacao store features one floor completely of the cute little Apeach, who is the little pink um, character, who actually looks like they have a peach for a head. Um, and he has a whole floor dedicated to her. I'm gonna say her adorableness. So I got to go there luckily on Saturday and experience the cuteness and the deliciousness all at once. This video is gonna be all about that. A lot of adorable things there, including the food too. They had in the little glass display case there was these like adorable little macarons, the like the ones that you can like make faces with, not like the coconut ones. And they had the little filling made of like almond flour, and they had three characters. They had Ryan, they had Muji, and of course they had Apeach. So from the three of those, I only ended up trying two of them because the flavors were banana for Muji, for Ryan it was chocolate, and for Apeach it was raspberry. So naturally, I am a chocolate lover, so I was like, yeah, chocolate, and yeah, Ryan, because Ryan's adorable and I love Ryan. But because it's Apeach's cafe, I was like, I have to try Apeach's too. So I got one each of those macarons, and they were amazing. By the way, they're so delicious. Like usually, I'm picky about my macarons because they're a little sugary, but I think they were perfect. And the cream was like tart for the raspberry, so it's like just right. Highly recommend if you decide to try one. And besides that, there is this special drink that's called, oh shoot, I can't remember the name, but it's literally like it was kind of like a frozen slushy kind of. And it was peach flavored, and there was another flavor in there. I don't think it was vanilla. It was another fruit, but I can't recall. If I remember, I'll make sure to add it in the description. But I got to try it, and like if it wasn't already adorable enough in the little cup that has like A Peach's face on it, or like little eyes and cheeks, there is a giant like floating, I guess you could say, like kind of like sculpted little head that's A Peach, and I'll actually include a picture. Um, and besides that, like I said, if it wasn't already adorable enough that it was in that cup and there was a little A Peach floating on the top, it also came in a little unicorn float. So cute, so magical. So of course, naturally, I was like, I have to order that. Like, I was just gonna get like a coffee, but then I was like, no, that's so cute. Like, I need that unicorn in my life. Like, who doesn't need a little unicorn drink holder in their life? So naturally, that's what I did. I ended up getting it. You know, maybe for the unicorn, but so I ended up getting that, and then you got to keep the unicorn. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so now I have a unicorn. I can put my drinks in. Woo! Yes, it looks like a donut, but it's not. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being extra with that. And oh, besides that, the entire cafe was like one floor. It wasn't like a huge, huge floor, but there was both tables and like booths, and then also there was this giant, like I mean, like this big sculpture, not sculpture, statue, sculpture, something, of A Peach riding that unicorn, this very unicorn in a bigger size. And it was adorable. So of course I had to take a selfie in front of it. So I did. And around it was kind of like it was like sitting on top of this like round chair, so you could like sit anywhere. And so that's where we ended up like having our snacks and stuff. And all around the cafe though, there's these like adorable little statues of A Peach doing cute things, like drinking her little smoothie or drink, whatever. And another one where she's like, and then another one where she's like, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. But and it was very pink, so it was like adorable to the max, and I absolutely loved it. Like you you have to go there just to experience the cuteness, even if you don't necessarily try like the flow and the macarons. Although personally, I very much recommend them. Besides those two things, they also had like a peach cake, like a cupcake that comes in like it was kind of like a mug cake, and then the other thing, I believe it was kind of like a cheesecake, if I remember correctly. I was gonna get them, but then I also was planning to have food. So I was like, all right, let me do dessert first, and I'll get food after. So yeah, and of course, naturally, I was thinking like, oh, you know what? Since I visited Apeach's Cafe, I have to go and I have to get something Apeach to remember this cafe and this little visit by. And also, unfortunately, it's only in Busan right now, so until they move it to Seoul or they get one in Seoul, we won't know. Yeah, that's the only one we got. So if you're in Busan, you should definitely check it out. It's near Biff Square, I think. Yes, it's near Biff Square. You can actually walk to it from Biff Square if I remember correctly. But it's really cute. It's off of Nampo Station. It's about a, like 6 or 7 minute walk. It's not that far. Um, and no, I do not sponsor Kakao in any way. I am just an avid tourist who happened to go, and it was really fun, and it was super adorable and cute. And as for the rest of the Kakao store, there's like a bunch of merch that's in there that you can only find apparently at the Busan one. Which I wish if I wasn't broke college student life right now, I would love to go and raid that entire place and get all the Ryan plushies possible and probably all the A-Peach plushies possible too. But as my souvenir and because it's A-Peach and because it's adorable, I ended up getting myself, look how cute! A baby A-Peach. And the best part, little keychain. Or actually, you can actually use this as a phone charm, but knowing my very, very clumsy self and also the fact that I will probably lose it and then cry a lot afterwards, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get you and you are going to come with me in one of my bags and I will have an adorable baby A Peach with his little teeth with me everywhere. So anyways, so yeah, just look how cute it is. It's cuteness everywhere. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna be done being extra. That's my mini review and my mini adventures of going to the Apeach Cafe, and I hope you enjoyed it. And the last 5